Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cosplay Cave. So glad of you to join us on this, our, I believe, 13th episode.
Oh my God.
Did I get it? Did I get it? Lucky number 13, and we have two lucky, amazing, fantastic, crazy guests with us today.
Crazy is the right word.
Crazy is the right word. We definitely got a little off track. We're like, we should probably turn the stream on.
We're only drinking water, right?
Water and sugar. Zucchero for me.
Ooh.
Lots of sugar in here.
This is not alcohol?
We are ready. No, not alcohol. No.
It's okay.
No, alcohol bad. No. I was drinking wine for the past 2 streams and they were like, hey, Rosie, we gotta cut you off.
Struggle you back in.
Wheel you back. All right, so we have the lovely Shmuberry, aka Federica Jovan, with us. And
how are you gonna pronounce it?
Pampa.
Oh, Pam.
We're going French.
Pinpin Marie.
Hello.
Everybody.
Hello.
So, Mr. Badmac is in the chat. Hello.
Thank you for joining us live.
Oh, T-Dude's here too. Hey. People are joining. People are saying hi. Hello.
What's up, my dude?
What's up? And before we start, I'm just going to say a shout out to our sponsor, Arda Wigs Canada. So thank you so much again for sponsoring us.
Ooh.
And as you know, we have our discount code active from now until tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. You get $10 off your $50 purchase. I know I'm going to be using it because Homegirl just decided she's doing another cosplay for YetiCon, and I don't trust any other company to get me that wig in time.
Arda.
So Arda Wigs Canada it is. Thank you. So $10 off, $50 purchase for the next 24 hours. Guys, go get it. Arda.
Get that
Bean.
hair.
Arda Canada
Arda Bean?
got you.
Arda Bean. 13 weeks and I still got it. Let's go.
Do we get a preview of what your
What's a
new cosplay will be?
On? Okay. It is. Do you really want to know?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking.
You guys want to know what I'm working on?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay, because I was really hesitant about it.
We do.
I have a question. If lots of sugar is really any better than alcohol,
I think
at
it
least
is.
I'll fall asleep less. I'll go up instead of going
The
down.
crash is gonna be hard.
So I'm working on Yura from Final Fantasy.
Summoner? Oh.
No, Final Fantasy from
10 or 10-2?
10-2.
Gunner.
From 10-2 Gunner, yeah.
Ooh.
Because I find guns a lot easier to make. I don't want to make that staff. It's pretty boring. I don't want to be all like regal and cute. I want to be more like badass. I want to have that booty, you know?
With the booty shorts?
Yeah, with the booty shorts. It's for YetiCon. Come on.
With the half skirt and the
that little like.
We're gonna have a little cleavage.
the décolletage.
Ooh. The décolletage
It's a
with the little
moment.
paton in the middle.
Yes.
It's gonna be so much fun. She's literally like she's like walking up the stairs in that scene. She's just like, oh, you're there? Didn't notice.
See, Yuna Final Fantasy 10-2 was like, I'm all about that butt before butts were even in it.
True. You had Riku coming in there making it a thing, but
Freaking
Yuna was
Riku?
like, no, let me make it iconic.
Yeah.
No.
Good luck putting me in Kingdom Hearts after this.
You know what really bothers me?
PG this.
Good luck with that.
You know what really bothers me about 10-2 is that people hated that game so much, but it was so much fun.
Yes.
This game was like pure fun, like, oh my God.
I just like the stories. Like and I like the character designs.
And the outfits.
Yeah, exactly.
It was so much fun.
I mean, there wasn't just the Gunner outfit that was interesting. That's what's great about it. Like
Literally every
Berserker,
outfit.
my thing, like a little.
Oh, I know that you're a little rare. Speaking about rare,
How dare you segue into rare?
rare.
Yes.
About rares. Getting back into the rare.
Rare us back in.
Someone says, I missed the first word.
Get
Yourself a pair of water pistols for YetiCon.
That's a brilliant idea.
nerf
Yes.
this.
Oh, sabek. Sabes.
You don't even need to make guns. Just buy like really cute water guns, and then you just be like pew pew.
Yeah,
You're right.
Or bubble guns. That's cute too.
Well, I'm doing it with, and she announced her, so I can spill the tea. But I'm doing it with Eugene, who's doing Riku. So it's gonna be
nasty.
really. But then I'm gonna be next to
love
Eugene,
Eugene.
so I need to look really, really good. Because if I don't look really, really good, they'll be like, oh yeah, I don't know how to sew, but she's like amazing. So
But Rosie, you know how you're gonna look really good? In an Arda Canada wig.
Yes, I will have that wig. It's gonna be beautiful.
You're welcome.
It's Shmuberry. Hi. It's a Shmuberry and it's a Pin. Okay, so on that, we shall segue.
Yes.
So
With a RAR.
What's today about?
With a RAR.
Like, yeah.
So what today is really about today, none of us are crafting. Shmoo brought some fun stuff in her little pouch, which we will take a look at. But we're gonna be discussing like their cosplay experiences, because both these lovely ladies have definitely, you girls have like taken a step back from conventions. I know what Maggie just did, she was a spokeswoman for Geek It. And I know when Geek It was happening, we were talking a lot about it, because our two guests were also guests at the convention. But if you saw any posters for Geek It, Marie was one of the lovely ladies on there.
All over the place.
Yeah. After being so involved in a convention, being surrounded by con people, you kind of want to take a step back, take a moment for you, like self-care, you know?
Yeah. And I remember like another stream, I think it was the first or second one, I actually like referenced one of your stories where you were like, when you had like announced your hiatus, you were like, there's more to life than just cosplay.
Oh yeah, I think.
And I was like, yeah,
Preach.
people have
Preach.
to remember that. And like, I think it was Emily Gauvin who we had, on the show the first week. She was saying that like her work is costuming, but it's also like trying to balance your commissions and your own cosplay and then work is very difficult, and you have to be
everything
realistic.
becomes cosplay at that point.
Yeah, like some people definitely get like lost in it. So we're gonna have the discussion about like
Keeping the play in the cosplay?
keeping the play in the cosplay, making sure that you're not stressing yourself out and that you're in tune with like your own motivation to cosplay, so that you're not then feeling crappy if you're not hitting a goal when you don't really know why you're doing it, right? Keep your focus. So we're gonna talk a bit about that. We're gonna talk about your cosplay careers, because you've been cosplaying for a while.
14 years.
14 years.
Wow.
Marie?
Wow, like 2013-ish, like
When was the first con we went to? Oh, I had a bunch of photos that I found of like me and you and me and Marie. And I'm gonna send them to you so you could like, okay, I'm gonna email them.
expose. How dare you?
They're cute con selfies of us.
True. No
Like,
hate.
I have one with you, and last week I wore like that corset
the thing that
we
made
worked on
for,
together.
for the 100, yeah.
Yeah, and then we couldn't cosplay together
Sorry.
because you were doing a was it a paid with by Mass Effect, your Mass Effect costume?
Oh yeah, my Mass Effect stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so that was a gig, right? Like
It was not a paid gig, but
Was it?
No, it was not a. It
Get
was
them
not
coins, girl.
No, it was not a paid gig, but so
it was.
we can go into the Mass Effect
Like
partnership opportunities that ended up coming about, but no, it was not paid. But I have such a love for Mass Effect and the BioWare team in Montreal that was something that I was so happy not to be paid. But there was definitely an exchange of love and other things, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
my
we can
heart
talk about
breaks.
that.
My heart breaks a little bit, because obviously a lot of people that worked on that game are no longer
Video games, high turnover. Yeah,
true. So that
Changing
breaks my
companies.
heart a little bit.
It's okay. Like it's hard to find those people who really know and understand their community in video games and understand cosplayers and like how to work with cosplayers.
And like the BioWare team in Montreal were definitely those type of people who not only understand the hard work that cosplayers put into their costume, but they also understand the love from their fans. And something that really shocked me a little bit was like, if you went to the BioWare offices in Montreal, like they had a whole wall dedicated to like fan art, pictures that the staff took with cosplayers, and that was really amazing.
Well, you see the pride they take in their job.
Yeah,
It's not
there
just
was
a
a lot of
job, there's a
pride and
passion.
So my heart breaks a little bit for those video game designers and people in the industry, specifically in the BioWare team, that are no longer there.
Do you still keep contact with them?
Some of them, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what it is. Like
Precious.
like you've been in it for 14 years. I know, Marie, you've been in it for a while. Like that's how you ended up working with Geek It, and like why, like people know your name. Like people know your name.
That's really weird for me, honestly.
Because like you're just like, oh, Pinpin Marie. Oh yeah, I know Pinpin
I think
Marie.
people just know me because I'm tall. Like I stand out in a crowd, especially in cosplay, because I always wear like pretty crazy heels. So
I can always spot you in a crowd.
Yeah, exactly. People will refer to me as the Titan of cosplay, not because like of my skills or. Yeah, there you go. Not because I'm super talented in making or.
But you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Look at my seam. It's hot glue. But
Where there's a will, there is a way.
exactly. That shows that cosplay is for everybody. There's a space for everybody in the genre of a play, cosplay. So no, I'm not like masters or whatever. I never entered a masquerade. I'm way too ashamed of myself.
She's like, I don't want.
And yet people want me as a spokesperson. So I guess that's a good thing.
But like, I mean, you have such a good attitude. Like, I know you were like, oh, I don't know why I'm here on Cosplay Cave.
My life is that. Oh, why am I here?
Why are we still here?
Yeah, I try to make everybody feel comfortable, welcomed. So I guess that's why being a spokesperson is like an easy guess, like an easy pick.
Feel welcome.
Oh yes.
Welcome next to me.
I noticed Moghani says, yeah, I noticed she makes Rosie look like a baby just sitting down. Yeah,
It's true.
That's why I have my booster seat here, guys.
Oh, honey.
I actually do have a booster seat without.
No. Rosie. I thought you were kidding. Baby.
With booster.
I think if the camera were not like set up the way they are, you would like just all stand up the show.
Oh.
It's okay. I love my booster seat, one, because my bum hurts after my fall, and two, it makes me tall, which is more important.
We appreciate the framing.
Yes. Thank you, camera and team. Very cool.
But you know, Rosie, you're not short. You're just pocket size.
I
Yeah.
am.
And you know what? All the best books are pocket size.
There you go. You're good to
Not the book I
go.
have in my bag. It didn't come out in pocket size yet.
Because it wasn't that great.
Tell George R. R. Martin that. Damn,
Preach.
Girl.
So yeah, I'm either a Titan, a mom, or a spokesperson now.
See, I told you, because I was calling you mommy, and she was like, why are you calling her mommy? She's not old. And I was like, no.
Well, I kind of am too. I mean,
You're
are
not
we the same
old.
age? You know what I mean? Are we getting old? In the cosplay community, we're getting old.
Yeah, y'all are
Honestly?
I mean, I don't remember what year you were born, so I don't want to divulge that on stream.
okay, you guys can.
Oh, yeah.
We're the same age. There you go. There. Nice to meet you.
Let's look on the bright side. Yes, Bendo Nintendo. I've just recently started watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and I realized while watching that a lot of the pride that the queens on the show take in their ability to craft their outfits and accessories reminds me of similar types of conversations we've heard on Cosplay Cave in the best way. So true.
It's a dedication.
So true. I have one of my friends at work who has some friends who drag, and he kept telling me like, "Do you want drag queens on Cosplay Cave?" And I was like, "Oh
yes, please."
And I was just like, "Well, I don't know.
It's
He's like,
kinda-
why don't we just do the makeup?" And I was like, "Well, maybe we'll have on Pride Week, like, or maybe when an event happens,
Maybe
then
just
we'll
like
do it."
all the time.
Just
I love drag.
I know that you've like met some queens and stuff, but it's so true. Like those rooms when they're all crafting together.
Wow.
The drama. Cosplay has slightly less drama. We will get into that. Just like
We're
explain.
getting heated already.
But it's like any kind of creative.
We're just gonna pretend this is tea.
Are you thirsty?
I have no
Because
more
it's
ice in
coming.
there.
But yes, I do agree. There is so much dedication and drag that definitely translate into cosplay, and I think this is where like cosplay and drag have something so much in common. And I think this is where probably a lot of cosplayers like why they love Drag Race so much.
Yes.
True.
I'm
you see the
really like,
shortcuts?
oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because we see ourselves in the performance and in the art of drag, even though
I mean,
we're not technically.
performing as a
But
full-on
it's
character.
funny because you notice that like some drag queens know they're good at sewing, like Kim Chi, super amazing at sewing and doing makeup. But as soon as she has to get on stage, she's just like,
very poised.
oh shit, this is awkward. And then you have like other people who cannot sew and are just gluing shit together, making it work, and then it looks like a mess on the table. But then when they're on stage, you're like,
I'd wear that.
okay, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And I would dare say that cosplayers are sort of drag performers. Like
well, the play.
kind of like cousins,
It's the play
distant
part.
cousins, but like
Yeah.
this is maybe like a different conversation though. We could have drag performers here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
A good
definitely.
mix.
Oh
Yeah.
man, drag queens on Cosplay Cave, that would be straight fire.
Oh, I want to be there for that.
Yeah, can we attend, please?
Yes.
Yeah, we should have like an in-studio performance.
Oh, ooh, when you say it like that, I mean.
I don't want to lip sync again against a drag
Oh my
queen,
god,
though.
lip sync for your life.
Yo,
Let's go. Oh my
I'd
god, I
love
would
that.
do that. I would so do a
I,
cosplay lip sync for your life battle. Special episode.
I feel like I need to drop or I need to do the
I will-
split. I cannot. Yeah, I cannot.
Just dead drop.
I submit. I know they win.
Yeah, definitely.
I know
You win, girl.
Can't compete.
I know that.
But I think the level of discomfort is pretty similar cosplay-wise and drag
drag.
queen-wise. All the corset, the wig, the makeup, the heels, you want to
we
die.
don't have to tuck though.
No.
We don't have to tuck.
Well,
I mean, guys.
Some.
some of us
I
do.
know a few guys
I'm
who
not
have
saying
to.
me.
Oh yeah. Like
Some
if
of
you're in
us
a Spidey suit,
just
you
gotta-
need to get a dancer's belt.
Yeah, oh,
different than
please.
tucking.
Different than tucking.
It's
but
just
like
adjusting.
it's very different than tucking.
It's very
but
different.
yeah.
than tucking. It's not the same.
For a straight male who always probably dresses badly and literally
Is this where we're going?
I think we're going off topic.
Okay, let's bring it back.
let's bring it away from the drag queens and back
Oh.
to Cyberfox's comment. Hello, Cyberfox. Hello.
Hi.
What do you say is your greatest cosplay achievement? Fred, let's start with
Oh, well, I think we're going to bring it back to BioWare then. Definitely working with BioWare was something really big, and for me, it was really personal. Oops, I don't want to put the hands on the mic.
Me.
It was something definitely personal because, oh wait, there's a little bit of story time here.
Story time.
So two of my best friends in life are Ariel and Mao Chan, another Marie.
Wow.
And we met through cosplay, and whenever we were somewhere, Ariel would always play those Mass Effect memes on YouTube because
Nice.
she played Mass Effect forever ago, right? And I was like, this looks funny, I'm gonna start playing the game, and I started playing the game, and I fell in love with Tali. Like, hardcore, big emotional
Crush.
connection with the character, and also a big emotional connection with the game because my best friend made me play this, right? So I dove really deep into making this costume, and it took me over a year.
I know.
And my friends helped me. Nathan helped me make the suit. Shout out to Nathan DeLuca for that. Thank you. And then another friend helped me with the helmet. And so this costume came together like with a lot of love from my friends.
Yeah,
And
it's
something that's
precious.
also like really special to me is that the helmet was printed on the printer, on the prototype of the printer that my company now sells.
Oh.
So I work for a
Avant-garde.
very, yeah. And so I work for a company that manufactures in 3D printers. So when the helmet was printed, the company didn't really exist. It was still like in its early phases. So that's kind of like special in the company's history a little bit. Like not a lot of people know that. It's not something we like advertise
Your
really.
test.
Yeah, it was a big test.
We did this.
So that's something that's kind of like special because it's part of our history, but it's also for me like, wow,
Yeah.
we were able to do this.
That's amazing.
And then when I wore it for the first time, we went to the Mass Effect booth at Comic-Con, and then I met
Senpai
all
noticed.
of
I
these.
remember that.
I met all of these other Mass Effect cosplayers, and it was just like, oh my god! I
And you
found
guys all looked so good.
dope. Yeah, we look
So
so dope.
freaking good.
Wholesome, I swear.
It was like, I was shook. When you were like, this is why I ditched our group costume thing, I was like, oh, fucking
Sorry.
do it. Just, yes.
More please? So yeah. So then like these people that I met randomly, we became like this kind of like Mass Effect cosplay clique, and then we would always cosplay Mass Effect together, and then we would work on costumes together for Mass Effect, and then we connected with Mass Effect people, and we would attend their booth, kind of like have a presence for them. It was kind of an unofficial thing. And then eventually when Andromeda launched, they invited me and Ariel to come and play the game before it was released.
Wow.
So Ariel and I had the chance to try Andromeda before.
And what was your opinion?
Yeah,
It
did
was
you give
really
them
good.
feedback? Like, like controls?
The module that they had us play was really fun. It was really
The
cool.
module they had you play. Obviously, they weren't going to show you the
not.
ending.
Yeah, obviously. And so we had a lot of fun with a lot of hype. And then when the game was released, they asked us to come and release it with them at an EB Games. It was EB Games in Eden Center, maybe? I don't remember. Yeah. Downtown, so we were there.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that was really cool. And then another year after that, after Andromeda was launched, we were also there, presents, and then we just had a lot of cool moments with the team. So for me, like,
That's huge.
it's just like
Like they know you.
Yeah, and obviously they gave us the games because, like, you know,
I mean, I hope so.
because there was no like exchange of money. It was just like, thank you guys. Oh, and so much swag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So much swag.
Nice.
Here, take this N7 hoodie.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's win-win at this point.
Like, if you're really passionate about the characters, then you're creating a community. And like, that's what good video game companies do.
You're obviously not into it for the money anyway. Since you're
No.
passionate about the game, you
It's
didn't
a
need to get
different
paid.
reason. And
No shade for people who are in it for the money, of course.
Let's
Like,
get some money,
no.
people.
because it was also like, you had a job. See,
True.
a lot of people who are like hustling and doing that kind of stuff, they don't have a job. That is their
The
job.
primary source of revenue. Yeah, for me, like, I was totally cool like doing it for as an exchange of something else, as long as there was like some sort of exchange, because BioWare obviously understands the value of cosplay. For me, there was no problem for that, in that sense.
Nice.
Amazing.
What was your
Well, I think we kind of touched on it too already. Like being spokesperson for a convention for Geek, it was pretty huge.
was
It was like
huge,
a
huh?
1 year work in.
Yes, I know. You started shooting like last summer.
Yeah.
Prepping and shooting.
Trailer. They
Yeah.
asked for a lot of feedback. Like they wanted to get really close to the community because a lot of them are geek in the organization, but they didn't know really the cosplay side or how conventions work so much because they're a bit more shy.
Yeah.
Like Tom and Chao are not really all that extrovert like I could be. So we sat down and they asked questions without eye contact. I'm kidding.
They were like really that shy.
Oh, that's cute.
And so like they wanted to get to know their like public. So I had a lot of hand in the convention's making. So that was pretty big. Being on the stage, hosting, emceeing, doing all the interviews, that was really fun, and I considered it an honor. And I think I was in the metro in one of the TV, like the screen, as a publicity for Geek It. So when I saw myself, I was like, yes, I made it.
Damn.
This
Attention,
is it.
Subway. This is me.
Like I'd look at people around, like, are they noticing it's me?
So like no one's looking. Oh, good, because
I cannot handle the fame right now.
Oh my god, I
Stop
would have been
it.
like, attention.
Yes.
This is me.
Hey, sir. It's like, that's me on the screen.
You see the girl with a lot of makeup that doesn't look like me currently? That's me.
Oh, please.
Were you wearing a wig?
Yeah. But my real hair looks like the wig I had.
Yeah, it was
like,
long
with bangs.
anyway.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. But yeah, that was like,
That was huge.
they
And
made a good choice choosing you.
I
Like,
think so too. I didn't have any scandal. I didn't do. I'm a pretty wholesome cosplayer. Honestly, I do some oops sexy stuff, but nothing like.
oops, that was sexy.
It's more of a. You're here? Oops. Not like I'm spreading my legs.
Yeah, it's not like
You know?
my ass, it's
Yeah.
on the mirror. Like if you do that, sure, but then you can't expect to get
The
position
PG.
like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
So I have a pretty wholesome image. I'm pretty proud of that. I've managed to keep up my morals, my standards.
Girl next door.
Ooh,
Girl
thank
next
you.
door.
she is. It's so funny because I know Marie personally. Like we've been to cons.
Yeah.
Marie will party, but Marie does not drink.
No.
Okay, so a lot of
Ever.
people they're like, wait, Marie
That's true.
I never tasted alcohol.
Because I know before you cosplay. That's right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So-
there's the level of wholesomeness that I reach.
She's like family friendly. She's everything in a package of family friendly that you would ever want. And where was I going with this? Yes. So she will shock people with her like energy, her enthusiasm, her like crazy comments, her like silly, really dirty jokes.
She's not drunk.
And this is perfectly in control and sober.
Sober. Oh, Cyberfox has a question for you. What would you describe being a part of the best Love Live group in Montreal? Love Live Sunrise.
Thank you, CyberFox. I take it as a great honor because I joined later in the group. They were already formed, and one of their members took a hiatus, and decided to not come back. Knee injury. And a dance group,
It's not gonna work.
And so one of my friends, Tracy, was already part of the group, and she approached me like, hey, we might be holding auditions, but if we have suggestions, that would be prioritized in the selection. So I'd like to propose you. Would you be interested? And I was like, yes. But honestly, I hadn't watched the anime before. I just thought, cute girls, cute dress, 9 girls, let's do it. And then I watched the anime and, wholesome. So that's my brand. So I joined. And since then, we opened for Otakuton, like the opening ceremonies, closing ceremonies as well.
You guys are everywhere, right?
I'm really happy. And we were guests at Geek It as well. We had 2 performances. We had a table selling some merch.
Funny when you say it like that.
Merch, Mogani's like, geez, this is Disney level. Yes.
And I do karaoke, so I have a lot of Disney in my baggage.
Me at karaoke is like, ooh, man.
What is your go-to Disney song?
My go-to Disney song?
Whole New World.
She does all the hard, like.
Oh, that's the thing. I did a guy and a girl.
Me, you, Ocean. God, it's like no. One mic, give us 3.
That's the problem, though. I haggle the mics. I have a hard time letting go. Like, it's your song, okay, but I'll do the back vocals. Just give me them.
Give me.
Let me riff in the
Disney
back.
song. Oh my God, that's tough, man.
I really like what's it that Mulan song like?
Let's get down to business. To the feet, the hugs.
Did they send me daughters when I asked
for sons? Okay, bring it in. So yes, great honor for Love Live Sunrise. We love Disney. There you go.
Got it.
Yes, it's in.
Oh man, but yeah, no, like I forgot like that you guys also performed at Geek It.
Yeah.
So how many like outfit changes did you have?
For Geek It, we stuck to one new song that is being released soon. We are having a preview for our Patreon.
And where can people find the link to the?
They can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Love Live Sunrise.
Oh.
Yes.
There
and
you
if
go.
you guys do not follow MariePinPin, you can do that right now. I also tagged her in my stories if you don't know where to go, and if you don't follow me, I don't know what you're doing.
Get on her level.
And then you will find all of our guests because I tag them before every show. And
Follow us.
Yeah, we were
And
late
find
on
her
this show because we were
Patreon link.
busy,
We were busy. We were
Hair
just,
flipping.
we were karaokeing the entire time. No one
I mean, we got lives, right? Karaoke lives.
So another question I wanted to ask you guys was, what was your favorite con experience?
I think it involves you, though.
Oh God, okay, go first, because then she'll make it palatable after that.
No, I'm trying to figure out. I think it was. Was it an Anime North we had together? No, it's a Comic-Con. We had a hotel together.
We had a hotel together at like Toronto. We had a hotel together at Anime North. We did Fan Expo.
Yeah, no, wait. I'm having like war flashbacks.
War flashbacks.
No, I think there's too much tea in that story. I
No,
can't.
you
I
need
cannot.
to say it. You can say it. Come on. I'm an open book, girl. Anyone ask me questions? I'm just a open book.
Do I have a book somewhere?
Because I think it's just echoes I'm having. I was not exactly there, but we were in the same room and you disappeared, and I only heard like short little stuff. How much did you drink? I do not know. Let's just say I went to bed early and you didn't. It was a great time.
So this is why I call her mommy, because like every time
protecting your
she literally
reputation.
like at a convention, like not only is she like, hey, you drink your water, like she'll
I'm
be
gonna
very
tell my story, man.
she would like she would literally just be like, don't come home too late.
It's
You know,
true.
tomorrow is like another day.
You're not feeling too good, or like, let me do your makeup. What the hell is happening with your eyelash? Like,
Oh my god, I remember you taught me how to first apply eyelashes.
Oh, I need to make a YouTube tutorial for this. So many people is like,
tweezers.
yeah,
Dude, like,
what the hell
what a
is
trick.
happening in there?
I really want to get the tart ones. They look really nice.
Yeah.
Expensive, but very nice.
But the real question was like best con story?
Experience. Yeah, because that was the group's cosplay mom. She is. Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
I would disagree with that. She's not the group's cosplay mom. She's the convention's.
You'll see
Cosplay
her.
mom.
True.
She's there.
True. I always have like my luggage with me, and I have safety pins, makeup to help out, hot glue. It's true.
And you want to become a cosplay medic, so you're gonna become
You don't
that.
need a cosplay medic. You just need to know
Yeah.
who she is.
If you need a break, I have something to
Sorry,
help you out.
Hortense.
I even have a pillow if you need a little nap. Like, I can hook you up. Who is this?
This is Hortense.
Hortense?
Yes. So whenever we style our,
How do you
our
spell
wigs, I put
Ah.
I spelled it on the back because I kept forgetting her name the first couple weeks. Did I spell it right?
Hortense.
I wrote Hortense.
Hortense.
E-N-S-E. I wrote
Hortense.
whatever. Close enough.
Close.
Pat, pat. And you know where you can purchase this?
Tell me.
Hortense or her stand.
I wonder.
ArtaWigsCanada.com. And remember to use code ARTADUCK for ArtaBean. ArtaBean.
ArtaBean.
It's ArtaBean. ArtaWigsCanada.ca.
I know. I get all my wig stuff from Arta Wigs Canada.
It is .ca.
Fast
It
as
is
shipping.
ArtaWigsCanada, all one word, .ca. And use our code ArtaBean for
ArtaBean.
$10 off your $50 purchase.
I mean, if you don't know how to do a URL, you can just go into Google and search Arta Wigs Canada.
Yes.
It'll get you there.
It pops?
Pew, pew, pew.
Definitely. Can you
Pew.
tell us where the bean is from?
Because it's Beanduck.
Bean. Because it's
'Cause it's
been done.
Beanduck.
Just been there, done that.
Been done. Been there. Done that.
Okay, best con
Experience. Like your memory, your fondest convention memory. You were like, oh, what a good time.
I was at Ottawa Comic Con. I was in Supersonico Nurse. It was my first time going there. I was looking like a schnack. And
yeah.
Jessica Negri grabbed my butt. That's it.
With consent.
I said thank you.
Thank you.
And I
She
was
was
in
like,
her blog, so I felt good about it.
Because she did a Supersonico too.
Yeah. I inspired her.
She saw the OG MariePinPin.
I respectfully love her titties.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
ooh. Oh, yes.
I
The
remember-
rack is on track.
Oh, I'm not going to say that. Sorry.
Respectfully.
Yeah, of course, consensually.
Respectfully.
What about you? What is your favorite con experience?
So,
If you have.
14 years of convention.
I mean, I'm hoping for a good one here.
Katsucon 2014.
Wow. Okay, let's go back in time.
So I met a lot of people there.
Do I get a reference here?
And okay, so conventions are about like just mostly hanging out with people.
Yes.
What I've learned through my years of experience
my.
is that conventions are not so much about panels. They're about the people. And they're about the friends that you make.
As
But,
much
I
as we
mean-
love panels, there's in between time.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of in between time. So
so?
I had a lot of fun of in between time. Mostly, okay, that convention, that CatsCon was like the first time I went there. I went there with Mao-chan. Other Marie.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Mao-chan because it's very confusing.
Yeah, true.
We're like 3 Maries at the table right now. And so it was like a giant winter storm and our flight got canceled and then it got uncanceled. But when it got canceled the first time, Mahi and I, we were like, okay, well, let's cancel our hotel. And then it got uncanceled.
No. What did you do?
So we were
You
like,
went
we called the Gaylord and then obviously they sold our room to
course.
someone else.
Of course.
At the time, I didn't know Vicky Bunny Angel that well. Shout out. Mega shout out because the rest of the story is thanks to her.
Oh, okay.
But Mahi knew her really well, so she hooked us up with other friends, and so we ended up like being split up in different rooms. I slept in Vicky's room, and I ended up sharing a
Romantic?
sofa bed. No,
my
no,
bad.
there's nothing romantic in that. No, we're keeping this PG.
Friendly.
But
You
this
shared
is how,
a friendly evening.
Yeah, this is how I became really good friends with like Michael, Martin Wong, the photographer. And that got really under the influence of alcoholic beverages.
I was gonna try to find a cute
And
word for it, but
attended many parties and stayed up very late.
Because it's a big hotel con, right? I've never been.
Yeah, it's a big hotel con. And if you know Martin Wong, you know that he wears very colorful pants.
Oh, does he?
I didn't know.
Okay.
So Martin passed out, obviously.
With his pants?
Yes. But
Keeping us on track.
in my inebriated state, I went into his luggage and I was just like, I'm gonna wear his pants.
There's no consent.
In which color did you
She
pick?
just met these people.
I just met him.
She just met these people and she's like, I'm gonna do this.
I'm cosplaying Martin Wong.
Did it work?
Do you like my Mark Wong cosplay?
So I just decided to wear his pants, and I did, and I had a lot of fun.
In his
pants.
Good to know.
To this
Good
day,
to know.
it's how Martin and I bonded and became really close friends, and we talk nearly every day.
He's a cool guy. I met him at PAX East
He's a
this
very
year.
cool guy.
Never met him.
He's a very cool guy, a very weird guy if you don't know him.
Who isn't in this community, right?
Yeah, literally. I was like,
mean-
you're pretty good.
So if ever one day you meet Martin Wong, you can tell him like, yo, I heard Shmuberry wore your pants. He'd be like, yeah.
Was it as nice
Tell
for
him
you
that
as it was
Yeti.
for her?
Are you gonna go to YetiCon?
I haven't been to Yeti, no.
Okay. Well, Martin's gonna be there. My friend is like his understudy.
If you'd like, you can just try him like, yo, can I try your pants?
Hey. Yes. So, pants?
Now?
That's a little bit
No,
suggestive.
It might be suggestive there.
I just want to reiterate that was nothing sexual.
No.
It was just me wearing the pants.
Never. Conventions are not the place to do any bad things like
Deeds.
that. None of that. Honestly, no, don't.
Keep in
Don't,
mind,
no.
Fred wears the pants
no.
in this community.
I'm
sorry.
You have to be very cautious when you're at conventions. You know? Your image.
I wear pants in this.
You wear the pants in this community.
I wear the pants in this
Morals
community. I
are
like
just
that.
fun.
Fred.
Keep it together.
I'm gonna change my bio to that.
What have I
I'm
done?
gonna do it right now.
Oh yes.
All right. So these were our con
Your
experiences.
favorite con experiences. Guys, if you have any fun stories of your favorite con experiences, you can send them to us too. And use the
Especially if they involve wearing
hashtag
pants.
CosplayKO on Twitter, or you
Hashtag
can write
pants.
it into our chat and we can read them and laugh.
Please tell me if you wore Martin Wong pants.
Yeah, if anything
What if
else,
there's a community though?
Oh my
Like
god.
a subreddit of people who were like, oh yes, I wore size 6. It was
do
amazing.
you know Shmuberry? Yeah, she kind of started
Martin,
this
I am
trend.
so sorry.
Do you have any footage of that night? Maybe.
I think I might have like very blurry
I was
selfies.
like scrolling real back on my phone to try to find like photos of our first like Ottawa
Yo.
Comic Con because you put up those pictures. I was like,
That was
I
a
have
while,
pictures
right?
of the same day.
Yo.
And so I'm
Uh-oh.
actually gonna email them to Beanduck because they're the cutest thing.
Uh-oh.
But I actually started finding like old videos that I was taking while I was at conventions, like all these videos that I'm like, seriously, like when am I gonna watch these again?
I think my favorite
You're
part
not watching them, you're airing them right now.
My favorite part of all Rosie videos is how her voice is gone in conventions. You can't hear her voice.
I wake up in the morning, she's like, how are you? I'm like, and she's like,
Yeah, okay. Honestly, it took me 2 or 3 years of knowing you to really hear your real voice. Before, all I heard was squeaks. Like, oh, hi, Mom. I had such a good
That is so true.
time. Right?
I think I heard your voice the first time when you came to my place.
Out of convention,
Yeah,
you
you're
finally
like,
have a
convention.
voice.
yeah, just
True.
like normal talking.
In convention, who is this? It's like a mouse going around like... It's true.
Am I allowed to say, talk about Beanduck's presence at Montreal Comic Con?
Do we have anything confirmed?
Say again?
We don't have anything confirmed,
We're working
but Beanduck is working on going around the convention and meeting all you lovely
with you.
cosplayers from Montreal or people coming down to Montreal Comic Con. We want to meet you and talk to you guys, so we want to kind of go around. So you'll hear those little squeaks going around the convention if it works out.
So prepare your pants stories.
Yeah, right?
They're all your stories because we want to hear them.
Fasten your
yes.
belts.
Whilst I send this email over to, what is Beanduck's email?
Do we want to say that on live?
Yeah. We can say our email. Beanduck Twitch
Burped a little bit.
at Gmail. This is also the email that you will use if you are a cosplayer from the area or coming to Montreal on a Wednesday.
Any inquiry?
You can
Nice
shoot us a
word.
message if you want to collaborate with us and come on Cosplay Cave.
Yay!
I
in the
need
hot
more
seat.
belts. Is it because of the pants thing?
Oh my god.
Is it because of the pants thing? What have we done? We've started a thing. It's a thing now.
Pantaloon.
It's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Okay, my other question. What was your? Well, you said that your like all-time favorite like costume that you actually made was
Talizora from.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Definitely.
have any pictures of it.
There's not a lot of pictures.
There's not a lot of pictures of it.
No, because I didn't do any photo shoots for it. The only
Really?
person who there's two photographers who took pictures of it. There is Marty, who took a beautiful picture, and there's also Théorème Productions. Marco took a beautiful photo of Ariel as Ariel and Nathan and I against a fountain with a fire.
Wow, badass.
So those are the only two photos, like professional looking photos that I have of this costume. And then I have like a couple of selfies, like phone photos.
You have probably more whips than actual photos.
Yeah, I have like so much whips.
Work in progress.
But yeah, work in progress photos. Yeah.
For the plebs in the chat.
Yes, for you peasants.
For the peasants. So I'm attaching.
Oh Lord.
A few.
Do you want to say it? Do you wanna? Because I have. The question is from.
What is the best cosplay
Cosplay
repairing
repairing
moment
moment.
at a co?
I've actually volunteered a lot at the cosplay repair booths. Especially like the one at Otakuton. So I can't think of
Which
like
is the best one?
What have you saved? Like props, costumes?
props, costumes, wigs falling off of people.
When that shit starts
So there's like a lot of satisfaction of helping someone and giving them like, actually, if you pin your wig this way, it won't keep sliding the whole day.
saved your
What is
weekend.
the best way to pin a wig? Because honestly, I have my wig slide a lot. My hair's
Well,
super thin
I
and
go
soft.
French braid,
Yeah.
and all the bobby pins are towards the middle.
It really depends on your hair, but like I put 0 bobby pins in when I
Well,
put a wig on.
have you seen all of this? I have to do something with it.
Yeah, no, my hair's way too soft. Like it'll always like start pulling.
This is French braid and this is braided, and I all together.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for me, it has to be French braided, and then I make sure to put 2 wig caps.
Two wig
caps? 2 wig
Fish
caps.
netty or
The first one is a fish netty one. The second one is like
the tight one?
the tight one that closes.
nylon.
Yeah. Not the kind that has an opening. The first one will be one with an opening. Maybe sometime I will use a pin to like close it if it's too stretchy. But then after that, very often, I will not use any pins.
So you just rely on the elastic of your wig to be tight enough.
Yeah, and sometimes I will make modifications to my wig to like so it perfectly fits me. And I will sometimes use also a little bit of glue, even if my wig is not a
we a
lace
lace
front.
front?
Yeah, just so that it fits perfectly. And then
The
I
more you know.
glue it,
Honestly?
snatch it, and then forget it.
Sweet.
Wow.
Because when your cosplay breaks, props or wig fucks up. Ooh, bad word.
Forks up.
Forks up. It can ruin your day.
It will
Even
ruin
if
your
you
day,
low-key
yeah.
fix it, you get so mad. Like, oh, everybody sees it. Oh, they can tell I forgot my
Yeah.
bracelet. Or, oh, no.
I'm like that.
But honestly, nobody's like,
get tilted.
she's not wearing the proper bracelet. Nobody.
You'd be surprised.
Really?
People.
Maybe I'm too intimidating. Nobody dares comes up to me.
Oh,
and
no
say
one
that.
will tell you. But you can
You
tell.
think they...
Oh, 100%.
That's
People
not
are
the
like,
right colored wig.
Oh yeah, well, did you? And I've heard people say stuff like that. That's why I'm like,
That's
the person walks
inappropriate.
away, or they're just like from afar in VJ Hall. They're just like, oh, it's really cute. One person's like, wow, that's really cute, and this one else like, I don't know, the wig's kind of like not the right color, and like blah blah.
Excuse you.
And you're like,
I'm right here.
Well, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say it.
don't say nothing.
Yeah. Oh, wait. We should cheers to that. We should give it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay to that.
oh man.
How dare you disrespect cosplayer that put blood, sweat,
Oh,
and
she's going
tears in their work? How dare you? We look like crap under all this, okay? We're suffering to make your fantasies come to life.
I'm sorry. How dare you say you look like crap?
We're under.
Okay. Rude. Rude.
Yeah.
But coming back to the wig, you should try U-pins instead of bobby pins.
Yes.
Oh.
Because bobby pins are not really made to like hold things, they're just made to like just
Push back.
hold this amount of hair, like
Yeah.
tiny baby amount of hair. So to hold a wig, you should really consider trying a U-pin. And when I've had to use pins, I like spray an insane amount of hairspray on it before I put it into
So it's like
anything.
sticky.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. I never thought of that. Oh,
I'm a
so
crisscross
smart.
kind of girl.
I'm a crisscross kind of girl too.
Yeah. I need my
Bobby pins.
like X-Force. I'm sorry.
So it's like U-pin or X-Force.
There.
Exactly.
Choose your team.
But like even if you're using a bobby pin, you should also spray it with hairspray.
Oh my gosh.
Very smart.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
We love
I'm
a
like
tip.
so smart, guys.
You're like brilliant.
Oh my god,
So
Fred.
Oh my
You're so
God.
fetch.
So
Fetch.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen.
Gretchen.
Well, apparently it is happening.
All right.
Oh man. Oh, that Regina George costume I did for Christmas. Everyone was like, are you like Ariana Grande? I was like,
This is sad.
I'm Regina George.
But also, low-key Ariana Grande.
But low-key, yes.
Because I thought you were Ariana because you love Ariana.
Yeah, that's
I
why.
know.
Just
So
low-key.
it was, but I was also like, I'm Gretchen.
Like,
It's kind of a
high-key
compliment
Gretchen, I'm
when you think about it.
Regina.
True. I'm not mad at either.
I'm totally cool with either of them.
Leave a like and comment.
Like and comment if Thank You Next is your favorite album. Like, thank you. Yeah.
Are you okay? Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
Are you okay?
Don't answer that. Actually.
I sent some photos over. Oh yeah, I sent it the photos.
Yeah. I'm just petting her. Don't worry.
Okay.
You're beautiful.
By the way, what are your topics of conversation?
Oh, I was just like, you sent me some
you-
questions before, so I'm like, I'm ready.
Oh, I know, but I don't remember all the questions I sent you. Like,
Be the host for 5 minutes.
like you know the way I sent you my whole blurb of my emotional outbursts? Yeah.
I don't remember reading
love
them.
that
I'm sorry.
You made those into my questions and responded to them. That was very keen of you.
Very
but
good
I
girl.
was just
Here, do you want to read?
taking them out.
Honestly, I don't remember reading them. I just read through them like, nice. That'll be fun.
Okay, so you did this.
So organized.
We did
What's your
this.
sign, Fred?
I'm a Pisces. I have a lot of feelings.
Oh, okay.
She's caught up in her feels.
I have so many feelings.
Okay. Rosie, what's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh my
Can you
God.
tell?
Oh my god.
Oh, you know what? Let's take this moment to actually say, since Maggie, you said one of your favorite convention experiences was at Geek It, and
Yeah.
working with them was amazing. I actually don't know if I should say this, but whatever. I really doubt they're gonna watch this. So if I'm
I
not
take
allowed
all-
to,
I
we
take
won't
all
get in
the
trouble.
feedback.
Don't worry, it's all a good thing.
I take all the feedback. Don't worry.
It's good. So I actually got contacted by Tom
Yeah.
because Marie, our lovely angel over here, is moving to Korea.
Oh, you
So
okay, Kate?
Let's talk about. I'm overwhelmed by the brilliance of these women.
You should be overwhelmed.
It's the highlight.
You should be
Yeah.
Yeah, moving to Korea.
Definitely. Are you ready to see me go?
I'm not. But I'm honestly low-key saving my Japan-Korea trip until you move, so I know I come see you.
You're gonna save a good amount of money.
But it's also that like I wanna like go with someone who like lives there. Like my friend is dating a girl who lives in Japan, so I was like, we can do Japan. And like
I can come by a weekend. It's like one ferry away. I can totally come chill.
She's actually Korean and lives in Japan and teaches Korean in Japan. So like
I'll give you some contacts of friends who live there.
Yes, please.
So you have a home base.
Yes,
already.
please. Give me friends.
We'll just all come visit you. Okay, so about your move, like what pushed you to be like, I'm gonna do this? Because you've been talking about it for a while.
True. Well, 2 years ago, 2017, it was the first time I went to Korea with my best friend. And we really enjoyed it. Of course, we love food. So Korea is like packed with great food, great spices, amazing taste. And apparently your mic sucks. And so I really fell in love with it. I was already into the culture. The industry of entertainment over there is very popular.
Can you tell us something in Korean?
Can I?
I mean, you speak Korean. Like, moderately speak Korean.
So fast.
I know. I'm trying to study low-key, but I'm so scared of talking. What if I
Like,
mess
introduce yourself.
up? 안녕하세요. 저는 메리입니다. There you go. Enough.
And your punctuation is very good. You sound very
that's
organic
thank
speaker.
you.
Not that I'm Korean or anything.
감사합니다. There you go. And when you come back from Korea, honestly, you pick up so many stuff. Like, I bow, and I shouldn't. Like, there's no need.
Why are you bowing?
When we shake hand, I always hold my hand. I don't need to do that. No, it's fine, Marie, calm down. I pour drinks with both hands. In the metro there, when you beep in, you have to beep out. The first week I was back, it was hard.
You need to do that in Toronto too. So.
You do?
Yeah, you have to beep in and beep off.
The more you know.
In London too. God,
Yeah?
that got me.
Well, when you come back to Montreal, you're beeping for other people when you come out, you know? And so, yes.
You in the metro.
I went back in, what was it, March-ish, April a little, right before Geek It. And met again some amazing friends. Still love the place. The weather is amazing. I'm done with winter here.
Yeah.
And everything I
worse.
wear is from Korea. I love the fashion here. Everything is $10. So I think I just need a break from Canada, maybe a year.
Me too.
See how it goes.
Exactly.
You belong there right now.
You never know. And I've been at the same work right now for like 13, almost 14 years.
Oh my God.
So I'm kind of fed up. Like j'ai fait le tour, comme on dit. I've been around the block a couple of times. So your girl's gonna hit up Korea, see what's up, come back, recharge, and bring cosplay to the next level.
Oh yeah.
I've been to conventions in Korea.
I know. You told me they were like a different ball game.
Well, it's not as fun.
Well, okay, so
completely
first
different
I
in
want
Asia.
you to talk about.
But you're gonna talk about Tom and Geek It that
Right,
approached
okay,
you.
I'll finish my sentence.
Yeah.
Because you're leaving to Korea. They
Korea.
approached me and asked me if I wanted to
Yeah, they're
be the
searching.
spokeswoman or potential
Oh my
for
God.
Geek It.
Are you interested?
I'm like pretty interested. I'm like totally bilingual, which is also
Yeah, like, are you into being wholesome?
I am pretty wholesome. I do have a couple bathing suit shoots and some boudoir, but it's not my life.
True. Sorry, I tongue popped there.
That's the tea.
Yeah.
No, but and I work in the video game industry, and there's a lot
It's
of like
totally your
video game
community.
stuff there. So I'm a community manager now.
a good fit.
I'm family friendly, and
You got a lot of followers too. I mean, they
my
approached me and I'm like, are you
followers
sure? I have like 4K.
honestly, I don't have that many followers for like what I should have, but people know who I am. Like you, like I told
There
you,
you
like you people know who you are. Like,
But
people
nobody
be like-
follows us.
But no one follows us because we're not booty pick level.
Exactly, we're hit it and quit it. Like,
We're hit it and quit it. It's okay, but we're still relevant.
we're worthy.
So yeah, I don't really pay much attention to my followers, honestly. Like not like the people and the individuals, yes,
But the
the
number?
numbers, I don't. Really. I could not care less.
I am so happy that Instagram took out the
The
number of
likes?
likes. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we can talk about that, and we're gonna talk about that when we talk about why you're selling some of
Yes.
your costumes, right? You're
Most
moving
of
to
them.
Korea, you're selling your costumes.
Getting rid of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fred,
Making
you
space.
officially announced your like kind of stopping?
Yeah.
You do obviously still have your cosplays at home and
Yeah.
things like that.
How did you decide when you're gonna be like making an announcement?
Well, it was kind of like a long process. So my parents sold their house, our family home, and obviously my workshop was in their family home. And then, so suddenly I found myself like, oh my God, I need to pack my workshop. I need to like.
It was a hell of a workshop, dude. Like when I went over to your place, I was
It was like a 2-room
wow.
workshop. Yeah.
Amazing.
You even set it up for streams and everything. Like you
Yeah.
had cameras, and she was like filming everything. She was doing it like
True,
next
true.
level.
And like I was
watching you do the belt for Daenerys.
Yeah. So I wasn't living there anymore, but I was still like going back and forth. And then suddenly I found myself like having to pack all these costumes and trying to figure out like where am I going to store everything, and that's not a big problem. Like it's stored where my parents live now. But then being confronted to like, oh my God, I have all of these things that I haven't worn in years and all these materials that I'm not using, and then being confronted to because so something that like I think cosplayers are not probably doing, at least my friends I know that they're not doing, is keeping track of the amount of money that you're investing into this hobby. And then so I was suddenly confronted with like, oh my God, this is a lot of money. I remember how much I spent. This was this, and then
you didn't do it, or you didn't.
Yeah, so I was confronted with the reality of like, this is several thousands of dollars just sitting here. And I know that I will not wear this. I know that I will not use all of this Warblaw. I know that I will not use all of these materials. Like just
how much fur do you need?
and so like how much more do I need to spend before I realize that like I'm not 100% invested into this hobby. So it was a big wake up call for me. And then so I kind of like just like had to sit and kind of like reflect.
Wow.
And then obviously while it's really tempting when this is happening. You're seeing your friends announce that they're
real. I relate. It's true. Oh, Emily.
I have a funny story about Emily in a second.
Beware.
No, it's actually very wholesome.
It's like the word.
Unlike my stories, thank you very much.
I didn't duplicate anything.
And then you're seeing all your friends announce these cool things that you're also into and you want to join, and then you're like so torn. You're like,
they're making groups.
You're making groups, and
fandoms
you want to
love.
you have like all this FOMO, fear of missing out, and then you want to be part of it, but then at the same time you're like, I've already sunk all this money. Do I still want to sunk more? And then I came to the realization like I can't. Like I'm 29 years old. There's other things in my life that I enjoy that are so much more fun and that don't cause so much more anxiety, especially in regards to money.
True.
And obviously there's so many more aspects of cosplay that are like anxiety inducing, especially the community right now. So I just decided like I need to step away. I need to like
take a breather at least.
Take at least a 6 months, maybe a year break, and then if I like still feel passionate about cosplay, like I still feel that I need to invest the amount of money that I previously invested, then sure it is wise to come back. But right now I really need to step away.
Did you get rid of some materials at least? Or not yet?
So I think I will eventually, but right now I need to like not
Just totally.
Yeah,
I did the jump.
I need
She
to
was
not
like
look at
posting everything and
I
like
got
you were
rid of
selling and selling and selling.
Everything. I don't have any more material.
Anything.
I'm giving
That's
my
good.
Warbler to Kat real soon, and that's it.
That's good.
I don't have. Well, it's crazy. Actually, I should sell all my wigs too. Many wigs. All under my bed are wigs. What do you do with wigs when you're done with the cosplay? Like,
So I've realized like personally for me, there's no point in trying to sell things. People are not interested in buying used a lot of times.
of course they are.
Most of at least.
She did it. Get Marie to help you.
But like I've donated a lot of things to friends that were more interested.
Friends,
Like a Daenerys cosplay that I made and wore a couple times. I gave away to a friend. I'm like, hey, if I give you this, will you take care of it and wear it and like honor it? And she was like, yes, I will. So I gave it. So that made me feel so much better about like investing so much money into that costume that I wore like twice. And giving it to a friend who now like cherishes it. So that like failed a little.
That's
like,
good. That's
that
good.
made my
it's
heart.
not as hard to let go then.
Yeah, because like I feel that if I were to try to sell some of these costumes, I would like try to like, well, okay,
like selling your babies.
I invested like $100, and I want to.
True, I'm underselling.
Exactly. So that sentiment, I know like this money is gone. I'm not gonna make it back.
That's why
I would rather like try to make back that emotional connection that I had with the piece.
The right value.
To someone who I know is gonna like make good use.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's how.
I have 2 steamer trucks full of costumes.
Yeah, I have
wigs.
a cardboard box, a huge moving cardboard box of wigs in my apartment, and right now looking at it makes me feel really sad.
Yeah. You're just like sitting there.
It's just sitting there, and this is probably something I'm going to do this summer is like see what wigs can I give away to some friends that I know can use them.
That's good.
Because right now, like I said, it makes me feel sad, and it's sitting in my apartment.
Yeah.
It's like a dead hobby looking at you. Like,
Exactly.
you used to love me.
I used to love you,
It's like
and
your
now
ex right there.
now you're making me. Exactly. It's like
It's
a
an
box.
ex.
It's a box of like your ex-boyfriend's things.
Yeah.
In
It's
your
like,
apartment.
aren't you gonna wear me again?
Yeah. Why you just
No.
It's exactly like that.
You're abusive and toxic. We're done.
And so, just to come back to Emily.
Yes. Hit us.
Cute little wholesome story. So, my family name is Gauvin. Emily is Emily Gauvin.
Because it came out of my mouth and I was like, no, I'm saying, yeah.
That's Gauvin.
Yes. So, my mother's name is Gauvin.
No.
Yes.
Are you Gauvin?
Oh my God, Fred, I relate so much. Let's grab a coffee and talk about our mutual feelings. Hearts. Yes.
So it turns out, I hope you don't mind me, Emily, sharing this. Emily and I are very distant cousins.
Whoa. That is wholesome.
It is very cute and wholesome. One day I like
family.
Yeah, one day I like randomly reached out to Emily and be like, I hope this is not weird.
But I think you're related to me.
That's exactly what I said.
Do you want to come to Christmas?
But yeah, so I ended up like tracing like our family tree where we're relating, and then like,
So your branches are touching. I said it wholesomely,
I know,
but I
Maggie,
meant it like
but
naughty.
I know you.
yeah.
But we also know Maggie. Oh God.
Sorry. But wow, big hiatus announcement though.
Yeah, so that's why like I posted on my
Your Instagram, I think that was the last thing that you posted on your Instagram.
the last thing I posted, but actually that's not true. The last thing I posted right now was the being here, but that's gonna go back on the hiding, and then it's gonna still be that blank. And right now, my Instagram is still my personal Instagram where I post like dog pictures.
You switched it. That's cool.
Yeah, so I have an alternate Instagram, this one where I just post like dog pictures and
like your personal
life pictures.
Pictures of my brother and art and just fun things like without pressure of
Because Instagram is a lot of pressure.
oh my God,
You
the
want it to
pressure.
look neat. You want to have as many likes as possible. You don't want to do the same cosplay as the other person is doing right now because people are gonna talk shit.
But you also want to make sure that you're
and then your
relevant.
tiles.
Yeah, I'm
my
obsessed with
tiles.
this right now. Like 3, 3, 3, 3.
Really?
And
Oh,
I
can't.
low-key do a gradient, like all kind of grayish, pink, purple,
See,
purple, red,
just
red,
look
red,
at my
red.
personal. It's just like, here's a picture of dice.
My account is just all a mess.
See, my personal account is just like,
Well, people like really
Look
like.
at this. Like,
I
now
know.
I'm missing one right now.
You need a red
MariePinPin
one now.
Yeah.
definitely
Well, it's
has
gonna
a
be another
theme
one of
going
this.
on.
yeah,
So yeah, it's gonna be like red, blue, pink,
so
pink.
pretty.
It's exhausting.
I know. So that's why I like my personal Instagram. It's just like, derp, here's a picture of tea. Oh, now it's dice. Oh, here's a sloth. I like sloths.
Oh, you might want to pronounce it really like sloths.
I'm French. I can't say. I have a hard time with H sounds. It's really difficult.
Because I really love sluts.
I also like sluts.
Oh my God, Mom, so
We
funny. It's like Maggie's the queen of mom jokes.
I'm sorry.
It's funny.
In any case, cosplay.
So that being said, and we're talking about Instagram. How do you feel? Well, you guys were saying that you like that the likes are taken off.
so much.
I used to be a little obsessed, honestly.
Yeah.
It was not healthy to always keep checking, like, oh, she did the same cosplay as me, but she had like 300 likes more than me. What can I do better? Like, should I actually wear a little less? Should I make a little more sexy stuff like her? It's obsessive. It's not right.
Yeah,
like,
no.
who cares? It's not bringing me anything. This is not my job anyway. Like, it's not a competition either. And that girl probably doesn't even care either. Like, I needed to step back, and Instagram was like, I got you.
I got you, fam.
I got you, fam. Like, thank you, bro.
Relate so much.
Yeah.
And so when it was gone, I was a little upset at first. I'm like, maybe I'm gonna count them then. But you let go and you're like, actually, let me just focus on me and not even seeing them on my page.
You don't want to
good.
click and go and
Yeah,
see.
it felt good.
I mean, I
Post
have,
and let go.
do you have a business account?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I have a business account and
You can
I
still go
can
and
view
see,
my
yeah.
insights and still see. But honestly, since they've taken out the likes, I've been posting a lot more. I've been getting more engagement on my page. I see my
Nice.
engagement go up, but my likes have been down for like
Yes.
so long. Like even last year, I was getting 3 times more likes on my shit than I am
Today?
right now. Yeah, which is like, I don't get it, but I don't
Why?
give a
What
shit.
is the people's
I don't
mentality?
get it, but I don't care.
They're like, oh, she doesn't need it. She's good.
Which is good. Like I know people are seeing it, but they don't. I don't
Yeah.
know, like, they're not gonna like 2-tap, which is fine, and I understand that dynamic exists. But I like to devil's advocate what you guys are saying. You're like, oh yeah, you know, like I don't. What is this gonna bring me? What are the likes gonna bring me? I have some people who like actually. I know people who actually have to worry about it because it's their job. Whereas
Yeah.
for me, it's not. So like as soon as it gets to that debate of like, hey, do I really want to do this looter version of this? So that it might get more traction and get more clicks. Maybe I should do it lewd, you know? That discussion, that conversation is like not in my head anymore because I don't care enough. It's still not gonna make me money because I would have to consistently do that
True.
if I want to do that. It's just like, and why bring people to my account?
Because you're changing public at that point.
Oh, absolutely. And like I used to do a lot more because like I used to go to more conventions, so I used to post more. I used to like my stuff wasn't like super sexy, but some of it was. But my stuff is still like the same tone. The issue is that I stopped posting as much because I wasn't doing as many costumes and
So
shit
the
like
algorithm
that.
is against you. That's
Totally.
basically it. Yeah.
And rebranding into like I was going more into video games. I started to play for a team. I started to go to more video game events, and then I got my job working in the industry. So my page is like totally different now than it was before. So it's a totally different crowd, and I know that. But I'm not gonna make a new Instagram. Like some people are like, no, rebrand,
Start
redo.
fresh.
no,
Like,
But
no.
I'm not creating a brand where I'm trying to make money and make deals. Like my job is finding influencers. I don't want to. I call myself an influencer more because I'd rather have a partnership with a brand than get paid. Like what you did with Bioware, that's exactly what I want to do with my video games community and exactly the way I would want to be treated by other companies.
Yep.
So when I got my sponsorship with WB, and I did the Aquaman cosplay for them, it was like, pay for my materials to make this costume,
And we good, fam.
and we Gucci.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it was like my time too to make it because it was like literally I had like a week and a half. And I was like, I'm gonna literally kill myself. I'm gonna have to come home from work and stay up till like all night. So it was like ruining me. But I was like, if you guys want me to do this and you want this and you like, I'll do it. But like, this is
Make
what
it work
is.
for me.
But I can't picture myself like actually going through that hustle
Again.
constantly.
Yeah.
There's no way. You
Why-
can't live like this.
I think for the cosplay community, though, I can only see good in not being able to see other people's likes. Like, if
Yeah.
you want to see your likes, you can see them from a business account, but like not, for me at least, I see good in terms of like not obsessing over, why is this and that having more likes? We have the same amount of, you know, people following us, but why are they receiving more likes on their posts as opposed to me and not, and like, it's super easy to say like, well, just don't look at them, like don't look at the likes.
No.
That's so
Social
easy to
media
say.
is in your mind.
It's always there, and then not having them there for you to look at, I think psychologically can only bring good to cosplayers.
So Emily says, agreed. Honestly, I'm having a hard time finding time to post in general, especially on all my platforms. So much work.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's
exhausting.
time consuming. Like imagine I post for 3 pages, plus I have to post for my own. You funny.
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram,
And Twitter. Yeah, that's so like that's already like 3 games. 3 pages.
Yeah, and you don't necessarily have the same community on each. So you want to answer as
You
many
wanna
people
target.
as you can, yeah.
Yeah, and like I like to post when I know I'm by my phone, so I can talk
You're
to
live.
people, and I'm like, if they message me, like I'll be there. But yeah, it takes out a lot of effort, and I totally agree. It's a psychological thing. The only people I've heard complain about it, because I actually screenshot. I was going to talk about it last week because I asked a question, like, we're going to go through your poll as well. So on Instagram this week, and I think I'm going to keep doing this, people in chat,
thank you.
let me know what you guys think. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that every week I'll like ask a question, and I want to kind of keep doing that. Get your input so that once we get to stream, I'll like have an idea of what you guys feel about a certain topic that I want to talk about. Yeah. So, are you flipping your hair because you saw that? Oh yeah. So I actually asked my Instagram followers, like, what do you think about the likes getting taken off? And it is only in Canada. So like, if you're in America,
You might not see it.
You'll still see all the likes. So one person says total crap. Another person puts a beer emoji. Someone wrote stupid. Someone wrote,
That's not a very
"What?
detailed
Like
answer."
you won't see the likes. Does it mean that we won't see our reach as well?" Which is, Minadoko says, yes, so true. I feel the pressure to always post, but sometimes I just don't know and I don't have enough content. Agreed. And to know what people like or not about you, it's always hard.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a struggle in
Yeah.
between what does the people want and what do I want to post? What do I want to create?
So you'll see that like spike for certain things, and that's what like it was my friend Sarita. She'd been on the show maybe
Previously.
5 episodes ago, and she was like worried because she just wanted to see her insights. She's like, I just want to know what's doing better, not because she feels particularly like in tune to switch it up, but just to be like, okay, well this
On
didn't
top
do
of
so well.
things.
Maybe like I'll
How
post
can I
less
tweak
selfies.
it? Yeah.
I'll post more, maybe her working on her armor, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of posting it in her story, maybe you should make a post about it. Like things like that, knowing your engagement and what works and what doesn't is very important for someone who like just wants to know what their crowd likes.
Yeah.
That I get.
And without having to do it manually, that would be nice.
Yeah, exactly. Someone else says, at the end of the day, I think that it's cooler to think that
Oh, Minedoko.
that people like it
Emily's
is
right.
just being
Emily's
obsessed
right.
with a number. True.
I agree.
Just post what makes you happy. Literally.
Yeah.
Emily coming in strong.
Bobs and vaginas.
Someone wrote, that's a bad idea. Why, bro? Why?
Oh, you heard me, Kate.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Mom?
That was not very mom-like.
Oops, she did it again.
Don't type it.
Type it. Type it. Type it. Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
I'm so
We're not gonna say it out loud.
La 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 la.
Someone wrote, what's the point of that? It was a man, so obviously he doesn't get it.
The sexism at the table is unacceptable.
I'm just kidding.
You're just killing?
I'm just kidding.
For me, you're just imitating pasta. Oh my bad.
Someone, I think that's cool.
Sorry. I'm not the best at guessing games.
It's not, yeah, okay. A lot of people also didn't understand what was gonna happen, so they were just like, oh my God, what do you mean? Oh, jeez.
True. It sounds like a big change on the platform because that's like the main point of Instagram is scrolling and liking stuff.
Yeah, so
But
someone
yeah.
else is like, I can't believe people are offended because they don't get a lot of likes. I'm like, you're missing the point, bud. You're missing the
Because
point.
your amount of like really shows brand and potential clients that you're relevant, that you're actually someone that people reach out to for.
So I get that, but I, as a brand, if I was gonna approach an influencer, I'm just like, send me a picture of your insights. Send me how many people watch your Instagram stories.
Yeah, but
That's
brands
what I
just
wanna
go
know.
literally. They just go on social blade to get that
Yeah.
data. They don't even need to reach out to you.
Yeah, no, I know, but like, I've been asked.
Actually,
Wait, Social Blade has Instagram?
Yeah.
I didn't. I thought it was only YouTube.
Nope.
Well, now I know.
the more you know. All right. And that's
Okay.
the tea.
Well, that's the tea with Marie and Fred.
So why don't people just do that? Like Instagram does not owe you anything as a platform. Instagram owes you nothing. Are you paying for anything? No, and that's what they're getting you to try to do. So, and it's working because some people are getting that social anxiety. They're like, oh my God, I'm not relevant on my page.
I need
blah, blah,
likes.
blah. I need likes. Let me just pay this money. But you know what happens when you pay? And I think I mentioned this on the stream before.
You can pay to have the likes back?
No, you can pay to promote your post so that it'll reach more people.
No,
so it'll be sponsored. But as soon as that happens, it'll ask you again.
And
it'll tell you to promote because you pay per block. Per square. You don't pay for like your profile to be more visible.
Okay.
No, it's like Facebook, like you pay per post, which is money I don't need to spend. I'm already spending it on my costumes.
No.
I spend it on
We've talked about money plenty.
Shall we talk about money?
Yeah, so that was a question that I asked. Frédéric, you were talking a bit more about like public sentiment on cosplay.
Yeah. So I asked a very juicy question on my.
She asked a juicier question.
I asked
What
a
was
very juicy question on my Instagram. It was
Emily will get to that. I'm gonna write that down.
so I asked on my Instagram, have you ever seriously considered quitting cosplay? And
The community was outraged.
yes,
Were they?
So,
No.
so I got a lot of
Everyone just responded super candidly.
Yeah.
super kind.
Which is
So
very nice.
so that was a poll. So 18% of people responded with no, I love it too much, and then 38% of people responded with sometimes. So sometimes 30% of people sometimes seriously consider quitting cosplay. 28% of people responded with, I am already on a cosplay hiatus right now. And
Maggie's like, that was me.
And 16% of people responded, I already quit cosplay. Ooh. And obviously I will not out anybody out, but I was surprised, especially with the hiatus and people who already quit cosplay, because like, wow, these are people that I know I didn't even know.
Yeah, and like
I was surprised.
It's really interesting to see, and I think it's like a combination of money, priority. Like it might
getting
change
older,
by year.
aging.
Like you said, you might come back from Korea and then you're like, cosplay time. When you're in Korea, you'll likely cosplay.
Yeah.
I've had bad experiences.
Oh, okay.
I might
So
as
we're
well-
gonna. That's another thing I wanted to ask you. Oh, Korean guy.
Okay. So the second thing that I asked on my Instagram was, what is something that bothers you about the cosplay community? And ooh.
Boy, oh boy.
So I have all the answers.
Just a disclaimer, we've read these answers before.
So these are the answers. I've blacked out all the names.
So we've
colored
just as
out
a
the
disclaimer, it's not anything negative to the people who responded. Don't worry, no names. But
Everybody,
it's
like-
the reality of cosplay that in every community, everything cannot be always positive. We deal with a lot of because people are people.
Yeah.
And this happens. And as someone who's entering the cosplay community or has been part of it for a long time, you need to be aware of the like social plane that happens when people are dressing up and in a type of community like cosplay. Where you're,
So I would say that the number one thing that are bothering, specifically, obviously this is targeted to my audience, people that went, or this is a post I actually reached out a lot.
It's limited, the research is
You
not...
need to understand there's a standard deviation of about 0.5, which makes it statistically significant, but
There you
still.
go.
Thank you for the disclaimer.
Oh, no problem.
You're probably a statistician.
I'm a nerd.
So with that being said, a lot of complaints regarding Patreon. I was really surprised by that. Just to read a few regarding that, people. So to quote a few, hiding knowledge behind a paywall. I'm not interested in your nudes. I thought that was interesting. The general migration of female cosplayers to boudoir/lingerie shoots, primarily to gain Patreons.
I mean, it's not something that we can ignore.
No.
It's not surprising
It's a
either.
fact.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's fly in the band.
The
We've
sexualization
noticed.
of cosplay, if you want to be successful nowadays, you have to undress on Patreon.
Well,
Think of it this way. The only cosplayers that I know that are successful enough without doing a majority of their shoots being half naked, I can count on one hand.
Yeah. If you don't objectify yourself and do some sort of sexual content, you are unlikely to be successful.
And by successful,
Yeah, what do we mean by successful?
successful,
Is the
yeah.
thing. We're meaning followers for sure here.
I wrote my MA, like one of my MA papers was on this, and my teachers were like, "Oh yes,
Raving.
And that's what I had to define is that most people kept talking about success, and I was like, success being monetary gain,
Yeah.
It's a
not
career.
success being like
Recognition.
So wait, if you're a cosplayer and you have 2 followers and they're both your sugar daddy, are you successful?
Yes, because you're living off of your cosplay.
There you go.
So that could be defined as success.
There you go. Girl
So that
don't
was really
post.
interesting. So something that didn't get a lot of traction, but I thought was a really interesting comment was cancel culture. You can make one mistake and it will ruin your life. It's very scary.
James Charles.
Oh my God.
So especially in the context of online
Currently in the beauty community.
now.
Literally, it's like that in every community. That's why, like, I think like some people might have jumped at your tweet or like at the way you were phrasing this because you had just said your hiatus. You never spoke about why you were stopping to cosplay, and then all of a sudden you're like, "I'm gonna open up. Come get the tea," and everyone's like, "Oh, shit, drama,
Exposed.
And I was like, "No, actually, it's just simple. It's life. It's priorities.
Yeah.
It's
Keep
the
blocking that
climate
phone.
of cosplay changing.
Definitely.
Yeah."
Tell us the weather in our
else?
I
community.
absolutely agree with this person. So someone said here, I'm so done with people obsessed by fame at any cost. Agreed.
There was one actually. Okay, there was one that we can talk. Oh, Kamui is a great example of success without exactly. And
The
just
corgis!
Just to plug, if you guys do want to support Kamui in her lovely work and want to build,
Where can I buy her books?
Yes.
if you wanted to purchase her books, you
my
can
God.
go on artowixcanada.ca and you can also use our discount code ARDABEAN for $10 off your $50 purchase. Each book is about like $25, so you can snag yourself 2 books, one on armor building, one on LEDs,
So
and you can get $10 off, which is
really?
great. And
both wigs and ebooks?
no, they're actually, I think they ship you the real book.
No, they will be. They have
I can have physical book and a physical wig?
Physical books and physical wigs. Use the code ARDABEAN on artowixcanada.ca.
What about foam?
You can also buy foam. Lumen's Workshop Clay Foam.
I love this stuff.
Because you're not on hiatus.
Because I'm not on hiatus, but I'm definitely making a lot less. I think this year I'm making more than I did last year. Last year I think I made like 2 cosplays.
Ooh, low key, okay.
I was very low key last year.
Okay, let's keep going with the comments.
Yes.
So this is one that I thought was really funny.
I'm ready.
People that think they are famous because they are admired by a bunch of geeks.
Literally, that is what I was about to bring up before I went on my spiel.
So the person
yes.
who wrote this was like fire in their eyes, I think. Also, another comment. Young people spending all their paycheck on cosplay. I think this one resonated a lot with me because I was confronted with that by my move. I was like, relate.
You realize how your life was all wrapped around cosplay at one point.
There's also a lot of comments regarding competition. Toxic competition, too much competition between people. The fandoms communities are becoming too intense. And I think that's a link also between the cancel culture. Especially if you've been in the masquerade circuit, it can get really competitive and sometimes
That's why I don't
very
go in.
toxic.
But you know what's funny is
No
that
way.
like I never did a masquerade. Some of our guests, if you've been on the show, they talk about their masquerade
Like
experiences.
masters or
Yeah, and like I super admire that. But because we never had that experience, I find like I go really just to socialize and I know who's good people and who's not good people and who were like
Who has a bad reputation.
and who's like I'm gonna hang out with you because you're good people. And I never pictured that those people might be at the masquerade.
Yeah, so
We're not naming names. Like I honestly, I don't know. But I've never been part of that circuit, so like I never even thought about it. I just always admired those people, and I didn't realize that like everything, like Daenerys Targaryen, people are people. They can end up destroying entire cities with innocence in it. You never know. Even though they're amazing and
You look up to them, and
I'm not over it, guys.
they might blast you. You don't know.
So 14 years. I'll tell you that toxic people are everywhere, even in the masquerade circuit. And
You have elitists.
You would be surprised as to who is really toxic.
And again, some people
I'm not dropping any names.
Some people make friends with other people just for the title too.
Oh my God, name dropping, yeah.
Like, oh, I want to take a photo with her, or I want to be in his group, because they're gonna get more followers, or they're gonna get tagged. And I'm like, no, that's not cute. No,
No.
No.
And that's what I meant by like my Instagram follower count. As soon as people approach me and they're like, "Oh my God, you have like so many followers."
Are you Rosie?
I'm like, "You're not my friend." And
although
it's like,
you kind of approach me like that, like, "Are you MariePinPin?" I'm like,
yeah, but that's are you MariePinPin is different than like, OMG, you have so many followers and toot your horn and this that. Like,
true.
I'm like, oh, you're this person because like I admire you. It's not. Oh wow, you have
Touch me.
I actually have some. You can post some silly the photos I sent you. So I sent her.
Because I thought Rosie would never want to be my friend. She has
There's
so
one
many
of, like-
followers.
Yeah, no, I'm not like that at all. And even my friends who have like a shit ton of followers, even if I'm with them, I will not always be like, I'm with this person.
And they have
I'm with
30K.
them.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God.
Instagram.
Yes, look who I'm with.
Yeah, true.
And I'm just not like that. And I noticed like one of my friends, well, let's not say names. One of my friends had gotten very big very quickly. And she was always my friend. I always treated her the same. We're still really good friends. But I've noticed people in the community getting close.
Who could it be?
And it's like, let's start
Witch
going
hunt.
in. But in this is just like a disclaimer to all people joining the cosplay community. Like, don't take for granted that these people might be also taking advantage of you. Like, guard yourself and be
Know who your
know
people
who
are.
your friends are. Be respectful. Open up to people. Get to know people, but judge people by their character and be respectful. Because I see these people with my friend, and sometimes I'm like, okay, I know they're friends, and then I start to notice little things, right? Oh, they're always tagging every time they're with them. They'll always try to plan they will always try to like shoot with them. There's always a transaction involved. It's the James Charles Tati thing all over again. It's literally that.
Like, oh, you didn't tag me back.
Oh, they didn't tag me. They didn't tag me in the store.
You didn't credit me.
You didn't.
my God,
But I
it's
helped you
exhausting.
paint that, like, and you didn't tag me. I never got that. This is not personal.
This
I'm
is,
just saying things that people would say.
True.
Some people, I've heard people get annoyed that like you don't tag them in the photo and in the description.
Yeah, how
And I was
dare
like,
you? Chill.
Why are you
At
mad
the end of the
about
day,
this?
it doesn't really matter.
And at the end of the day, honestly, I made that mental decision of like, I like you as my friend, and I judge like who is friend and good people and who is acquaintance. And you can't just give your energy to everybody.
Not worth
in
it.
the cosplay community. You can't always, when you put on a face and you go to a convention, you're respectful, be nice to people. If you
It's
like
fun
someone's-
time.
And yeah, but understand that like people are people and they might just be using you. And
Yeah,
it's tough.
Mom advice: if you don't want something
mom
coming
advice.
out, an opinion of yours, don't share it.
Yes.
We have something really nice from MariePinPin saying.
I had a lot of people trying to take advantage of me. They fake to be super friends with you, and after they are done with you, they just go.
Bye.
Yeah, and
you
it's-
can feel it honestly. At
Yeah.
some point, you're like, you only contact me when
You need
it's
something.
that kind of stuff.
Something. Yeah.
And it's very like, and for me,
Disingenuous.
Because
like,
you have cosplay friends that you only
Yes.
see for cosplay. I mean, that's mainly how we interact, right? We're
Yeah.
cosplay friends,
you need to be careful.
and you have cosplay acquaintances.
yeah, you notice the people who come back and are actually, cosplay is about building a community. Like, it's how I met you. It's how I met you.
Exactly.
I meet good people.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's the people who I keep going back to.
There you
the
go.
The difference between other people who I'm like, yeah, you might be a nice person, but I'm gonna stay here.
Honestly, my circle is full. Thank you.
Yeah, I do. And everybody always tells me like, Rosie, you know everybody. And it was really hard for me to like kind of be like, but these are my friends. And you are also friends, but you can't just give to people.
True.
And this is just like life advice.
It's true. It's true.
I think Emily's bringing up a really excellent point. If someone helps you make your costume,
of certain parts.
I think it's important to credit them. I disagree on a certain level.
Oh yeah,
But would
that's-
you say you have to
crediting-
credit them on every photo of it?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Really?
I think
Yeah, I
Rosie's
wouldn't.
I think
Well, like I've never done that. I've just heard of it happening. I've heard of people lending their cosplay to people and not tagging it. Like Taylor had lent me one of her costumes like last year at YetiCon. She was like, I was at her place before I went to the convention and she was like, hey girl, I'm not gonna wear this costume, take it. And I was like, oh, awesome. And I
Does that
tagged
mean
her.
you have to tag her?
Yeah, I tagged her.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, thank you, Taylor, for like lending me this costume.
Okay.
Like, if it wasn't for you, this would not be a thing.
Okay. At least that feels genuine.
Yeah.
That's-
I strongly believe that you should always credit the creator, the maker, the person who owns the costume, unless the person tells you don't tag me. If they tell you explicitly don't tag me, then obviously follow their instructions. But if, for example, Emily makes costumes and
That's like
if Emily makes me a jacket and I make the rest of the costume in my description, I will, for example, put jacket done by at Emily Gauvin Creations.
Yeah.
And I think it's important that you include that in every description of every picture that you post of that cosplay. It's important to honor every person involved in
I usually go
making a cosplay and
simple, like photographer or like editor or that's it at least once and that's it. Like
Zen Robo, always credit artists. Word of mouth is important to the business. Yeah, no, exactly. I had a friend who printed my Soldier 76 gun and mask last year. And I posted his pictures a lot. He also printed my Diva gun and my Diva ears. And I think one of the photos, I forgot to tag him, but I tagged him in the photo, but not in the description. But it's because I had a copy and I just forgot to add it. So I used a copy from an old Overwatch because it's the same hashtags. And I forgot to add him, but he quickly messaged me. I quickly changed it and it was fine.
Yeah, I think that's
now
respectful.
it's like I have the copy written. So every time I post Soldier 76 or that Diva, it's always like printed by him, painted by me. So it's like
that's fine.
Clear.
People make mistakes. You'll forget. And
that's me.
If you
just like,
you can
I
always
forget
go
a
back
lot of stuff.
and edit and add it. Like there's a few of my pictures that I forgot to credit Nathan or Vulpin Props. No, Nathan for my suit for Tali. Also there's a few pictures that I think I forgot to credit Vulpin Props for my blade, the orange blade that I had.
So nice.
So I had to go back and edit. And
that's what I'll do because usually I post, I'm like, and someone will reach. It's how you reach out, like how friendly and how natural it comes out.
And
I
most
hate when people are like, oh, you didn't credit me. How dare you? Take it down. I'll report you.
no, there's a way to.
I'm sorry.
Most people who forget.
I didn't know.
Most people who forget that you're not doing it out of malice. So now that we've enlightened you,
It's different than people who are like trying to keep it ambiguous because they don't want you to know they bought their cosplay or got it commissioned. They wanted to make it look like they built it.
Okay, so this is something I have very strong belief about. If you bought a cosplay, whether it's commissioned or you bought it on somewhere else, I think you should still credit it. You should still credit.
Shit.
But what if
Let
you
me go
don't-
back.
Well, I mean, Taobao has a page. Miko Costumes has a whole Easy Cosplay has a page.
Yeah.
So you can still credit the store, and I like that because then I can click on them and I click on their tagged photos and I can see what that costume looks like on a human being.
Yes, on different sizes.
Yes.
Because
So it helps everybody.
Because on a human level, what's the difference between a cosplay commissioner versus someone who made your costume in a factory? For me, there's no difference. You still need to create the person who made the costume, aka it wasn't you.
I'm a terrible creditor.
Emily and I really relate to that. Word of mouth is super important and it helps you so much. Yes.
True.
Yes. Especially if it's a commissioned piece that someone spent time on. Like, wow. So that's
nice.
Yeah. It's nothing negative. It's not like shitting on it, but there are people who and I don't know if this is induced by the community itself. You don't need to be ashamed that you're buying a costume.
Yeah, for some people it's intentional. They don't mention it.
Yes.
And I'm like, no, I bought it from AliExpress. It looked nice.
Bought it from AliExpress.
I pimped it. I mean, I put some crystals on it. It's mine now. Oh man.
Yeah.
But I'll go back then and.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. Like,
And
definitely,
I know
especially
like big companies that actually factories like Uwowo or whatever is
Yeah.
really big for Love Live. They love when you tag them and they give you like extra discount. They're like, yes, buy again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And like that's what I'm buying one of my Otakuton costumes, and
I
one of
love
my
Uwawa.
friends actually like was wearing it, and I was like, oh my god, like what website did you buy that off of? Because and she was like Taobao, and I was like, yeah, but
That's too
Taobao
big.
has like
Which
a bunch
buyer?
of stores in
Yeah.
it. So I was like, oh god, and then eventually I found it. And it helped me a lot to know because sizing is really complicated, and I can talk to a human being who's worn it. So that's like another thing too that we need to keep in mind. It's not just like, and she felt she wasn't like trying to hide that
Because it's not hate.
didn't make it.
We're not being shady.
She wasn't. She was straight up like, even in her comments, like, oh no, this is bought. But I see sometimes people respond and they're like, oh my god, so nice. You made such a beautiful costume. And they're like,
Thank you.
and you're like, oh no.
that's when I get shady.
That's not cool. True.
Okay, buying costumes equals you are still an awesome cosplayer.
Agreed.
no matter
I
what.
buy cosplays.
Solid business practice. People showing off your stuff means everyone blows up.
Agreed.
True.
Agreed.
So
then.
many cosplayers
Yeah.
start out with at least some store-bought items, not a thing to hide it at all.
I mean, I've been cosplaying for 14 years and like, I still buy cosplays. I bought
Yeah.
something recently from Uwowo. I mean,
what
I'm
did
not
you
saying
buy?
their name.
'Cause Emily asked us a question. What are you working on right now?
I mean, not recently. I recently mean like last
what was
summer.
most recently? Was it last year?
I think the photos.
I buy cosplay too, and I'm not ashamed.
Damn
Let
right.
it
Me
show.
too.
This should be a
Minute ago.
t-shirt.
I buy my cosplay.
I'm not ashamed. Proud bot cosplay. You're.
What's everyone working on?
Oh yeah, we've been meaning to answer that.
Thanks, Emily.
I'm redoing my first cosplay. My Kongiku from Muramasa. It's like it's a kimono, but like I bought the kimono, so I'm making it more authentic than the first one that I painted on orange cloth. Like it was bad, but I still rocked it. Like I was cute, like low key. It was nice stuff. But I'm remaking it more authentic.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I've been working on my Commander Haldo like very slowly. Like technically it's finished, but I just need to get my approval from the Rebel Legion, take the photos, and then submit it. So it's just like it's done. I just need to do
matter
it.
of
and
time.
It
now.
suits you so much. I can't wait to see that.
Show
Please,
me. Do you have
wait.
a spoiler?
I don't have any like real photos. I just like have a couple photos that I wore at
dare
a
you.
convention, but it wasn't complete, so it's not
Ah,
there. They're not
okay.
worth showing. I'm sorry.
But
Showing.
are you part of the 501st?
No, I'm not part of 501st.
Do you think they're gonna make you part of the 501st?
So 501st is for the bad guys, and the
Oh,
Rebel
right.
Legion is for the good guys.
Rebel
So Commander
Technically a good person.
Commander Holder is a good person. How dare you? So she would belong if I get accepted. I would belong to the Rebel Legion if I get accepted.
Nice.
Dope.
Is there a big application process or?
So any Star Wars cosplay, they have very strict criteria in terms of costuming. Because they want you to look like the character as much as possible, and they want the costume to be as accurate as possible, screen accurate. So it's a very diligent process.
Nice. The more you know.
Yeah, like I remember I wanted to do a battle Padme.
Yeah,
And
it's very intense.
Yeah. And I was talking to oh god.
Some person.
Mark,
No, I wasn't talking to Mark.
Jeff.
I was talking to Jeff, yes. I was talking to Jeff. And he was saying like, okay, you need to get your gun from this place.
Yeah.
You need to get your fabric needs to like be this kind of texture because it needs
No,
to be
it's very
accurate
intense.
looking.
Or else what?
Because if it's
you don't
not
get in.
Star Wars official,
Okay, but you can still wear
No,
it.
you can still wear it. It's just
But
like
you won't be
you
like
won't be
an
official.
official-
You can't
affiliated
be. You
with-
can't sit with us. Is what it is.
I can't. No, it's okay. I still went to their party. I was with Marie at Quebec Comic Con.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, the 501st and the Rebel Legion are very, very welcoming people. They're not like, you can't sit with us, you can't party with us. No,
They
no,
don't
no,
like
no.
gatekeep.
They're no, my God, not at all.
They
They're
want
like,
to help you. They're like, if you want to be part of our group, this is like. What
they
you
will
have to
give you
do.
all of the resource for you to get in.
Yes. Yes.
But
But
they
what
still,
if you suck?
Well, like if you don't, then
they will do everything for you to not suck.
Okay.
They will help. Yeah, they will help. Bill.
Because that's like,
In terms of cosplay community, I love the 501st and Rebel Legion for that because they are so warm and welcoming, and at least in my experiences.
Because it's like a fandom heavy thing, you know?
Yeah.
They're
It's a
just
big
like
fandom.
super involved and they're just like, you love Star Wars too? We want to make you love
that's a
Star
good
Wars
question.
together.
Akio.
Oh, Toki Doki is here. Hi.
Oh, hello.
I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for coming. Okay, I keep thinking about buying cosplays, but I have trust issues. Also, I just wanted to say that
Show it, show it.
oh my God, I love you so much.
Your highlight is poppin'.
Girl. Yeah, no, but every cosplay you make is like perfect.
Yeah.
So,
You spend way too much effort on them.
girl, you spend
You're
so much
killing
time.
yourself.
You should buy some cosplays.
Take it easy.
But honestly, I feel you because I've had my cart on Taobao ready to go.
If you saw my cart.
Weeks. And I was just like, I will buy this eventually. I have trust issues as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Always
wait.
check reviews.
So since you've been cosplaying for so long, what would be the over 9,000 IQ tip that you learned through the years that you think would be something people cosplaying should know?
Plan ahead of time. If you think something is gonna make you, if you think you're gonna make a cosplay in a week, you're crazy,
It must be a closet cosplay.
delusional, is
The
what I'm gonna
smart
say.
and helpful tip. She replaced the over 9,000.
How about...
So you really need to plan, and whatever time frame that you're planning, that you think you're gonna make that cosplay, make that times 3.
Oh, I double it.
Yeah, so double it, but I'm very conservative and I make that times 3. And you should always plan that you're gonna have your cosplay done the week before the convention, so that the week
cosplay
before,
crunch.
you have
No.
no cosplay crunch. You can spend the week just straight chilling, sleeping, no
Under eye circle?
no under eye circle.
Yeah.
Super excited for YetiCon, dudes.
So you can just like rest, and because a convention just should be about fun. And if you're spending your time before, like 4 days before the convention, like stressing about making something, and then you're not having fun. And for me, it's always been the way that I've functioned, and I
I
feel
stopped
that's how I
cosplay
was
crunch
successful.
a year and a half ago. I stopped having them, and I thought
It's more enjoyable.
I'm gonna go to the convention without a cosplay, and I'm just gonna enjoy it. If it's not ready, I'm not killing myself over it, and that's it. Another useful tip: you can save that wig. You can. There are ways.
There are ways.
don't you dare throw that wig out.
Do not.
I think another useful tip is that you don't need to have a new cosplay for new conventions every single time.
You can re-wear it. You'll still be pretty.
Recycle, reuse.
It's not even recycle, reuse. You've invested time and money in that cosplay. Wear it until it breaks down.
Love it, please. True.
Love it.
True.
Wear it, and
Be it.
be it.
Be about it.
It makes me so sad to see people just make something and then wear it one time, and I'm like, oh my god, I love it. Why don't you wear it more?
I wore it. I wore it. And like some people were like,
Thank you for your words of wisdom.
I am old and wise.
I saw you wear that cosplay at Comic-Con. I hope I can see it. No, you'll never see it again.
Sorry.
It's in limbo now.
It's passe.
I don't want to see your cosplay only in photos. I want to see it in real life. I want to touch it respecfully with
maybe
permission
that's
and
why.
consent.
Your permission and consent.
Maybe that's why I usually wear it once to one convention, because I'm like, this is not gonna hold. It didn't survive the con, and it doesn't look good.
What was the biggest costume break you ever had?
Tarja crutch. You want to know why they call me MariePinPin? There were pins. There you go.
That's a good one.
Oh my god, now we know.
Oh, that was
we
bad.
spilled the tea here on Cosplay Cave.
Oh, in Korea, they have regulations because it's mainly for kids convention. And I'm an idiot. I brought Supersonico Nurse. It was not okay. I had to.
It's not kid friendly.
Oh,
Yeah,
they were like,
shorts, tights.
Excuse me, ma'am.
There was no cleavage allowed. It was sad.
You were not kid friendly.
Oh, I was not. Oh.
it's not Japan. It's not Japan.
Oh, Japan, they're like, please, please.
Ladies, come on.
Please.
Korea's
There's enough to go around. I mean.
So what's your story about your Korean con experience?
Wait, is there another question? Well, I guess we're going there.
What is the audience saying?
It's like the stream's
Oh, like we got to go.
We do have 5 minutes left. You could say it to me off stream.
Real quick, I was at that convention in Supersonico, and some guy found me interesting. He looked very interesting on his own. I mean, he was low-key afro, really short, chubby-ish dude, uncomfortable with a weird lisp. And he comes in, I hope you're watching this, dude. And he goes, where are you from? In English. I'm like, Canada. He's like, oh, I love Canada. I'm like, yeah, me too. And he goes, where? I go, Quebec. He's like, oh, Montreal? I go, yeah. And he goes, oh, he starts naming like streets, like, oh, Maisonneuve, Sherbrooke. I'm like, yeah, man, okay. He goes, he leaves. My friend handled him. I take some photos. I'm like, He comes back with a can of soda that matches me, like pink soda. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. It's not open. I'm like, thank you. I can trust it. He starts talking again a little more. He talks about hockey.
Don't tell me it's roofied.
No, dual. If it had been open, I'd be like, oh, thank you. Oh, no. And so I don't like soda, honestly. I'm a water kind of girl. So I went and I gave it to Ocean. And
Thank you, Ocean.
Thank you.
Coming in clutch for your girl.
And he leaves again. He comes back and he has a little tiny photo of himself. He's like, it's for you. I'm like, thanks, man. I take it. And the whole con people come to me. They're like 2, 3, maybe 4 actually, because they're all coming together trying to English me, you know? They're like, cosplay, no, come with us, come. I'm like, oh, because I didn't pin at that point.
4 people.
Yeah.
4 people.
So they're like,
Englishing
come. I'm like, okay. So I leave, I join them, and Weird Guy stays with my friend. I go to them, they have an actual really good English speaker in the con, and she tells me like, oh, this is not gonna pass, I'm sorry, we're family friendly, cover up. I'm like, okay, is that okay? She's like, yeah, whatever, you're really cute, just go. So I go back out, I meet up with my friends, with no Weird Guys, cool. We leave, and at 4 a.m., my phone,
No.
like, what the hell is happening?
How did he have your number?
I don't know. So I pick it up. He's on my Kakao Talk, and he's like, he's been texting me since like midnight. So he was like, rah. So I'm scrolling back up, I'm like, who the hell is this? Because his name in Korean is really similar to another friend of mine. So I'm like, what does he want? Why is he? That's weird. And he's like, I really miss you. We're meant to be together. I love you. You're my angel, my princess, my goddess. I'm like, that's really nice, but what? And he's calling me.
Oh my God.
So I'm about to answer, but my brain suddenly switched to Korean, and I'm like, that's not his name actually. Like, there's no N there. So I don't answer. I don't answer. I'm like, who is this? He goes, oh, it's me, your boyfriend. I'm like, I would know. I do not have a boyfriend. Who are you? He keeps texting. And I'm panicking. I'm like, hey, where is he? What am I doing?
Is he watching me?
I'm that idiot Googling how to block people. I find how, I block him. Radio silence. Nice. Next day, Instagram. What?
Oh no.
And he's hitting me with, I really liked your outfit at the baseball game. I was at a baseball game, and I looked really cute.
What?
So I'm like, what the hell?
I really like your outfit at the baseball game.
I know, right? And so, Mama's not secure anymore, okay? I have another friend, the actual guy actually that has the similar name.
Yeah.
He's like, give me your phone. I'm like, yes, daddy. Take my phone, handle this.
Daddy. Sorry, keep going.
He writes as me, pretending to be me. Give me your phone number, I want to talk to you. So he gives him his phone number, and when he calls, he used a big guy voice like, stop calling my girlfriend, I'm gonna F you up.
Like in English or in Korean?
In Korean, he's like going full out swears, and I can hear the other guy just, he's laughing. I'm like, oh, this is not right. I'm gonna die in Korea. It's been like 1 week I'm here, this is how I die. So I end up blocking him. He goes on Ocean's Instagram.
What?
He finds my Facebook, my email, my deviant art. This guy was full on, I am finding you and I'm dating you. Like, no, you're not. This is wrong. I blocked him everywhere since.
Have you heard of consent?
Yeah, so I blocked him everywhere since. He has stopped, as far as I know. And I'm not doing cosplay in Korea now.
So cosplay is not consent.
There you go.
Oh my god! Like you think you heard it all, and then Maggie goes to Korea.
I'll show you the photo of him. I think I still have it.
It was very intense.
Yeah. I don't know why I still have it. I thought maybe it's cursed. I don't want to throw it away and then, some
No,
he
but you
pops.
should keep a photo of him so that we all know what he looks like. So that we can
If I disappear in Korea, first guy to look for.
That is, I'm worried.
I'm
Can
gonna
we have
walk you to the
video?
subway.
We have, this can be used in a court of law.
There you go.
Oh my god! Did you ever have any experiences like that, like the stalkers
Or wrong
people?
touching or...
I think my only bad experience in the convention was that, that weird guy that had like the horse mask and the
Oh my god! Yes.
You mean me?
The Spider-Man guy? Yes.
Yeah.
One of the girls we had on the stream was like, yeah,
That guy was
he's one of my
rough.
friends.
What did he do?
And I was like,
How can you still be friends with someone
tell
that's...
him. Oh no, it wasn't one of the girls. Was it the girl? One of the girls.
Yeah,
on the stream?
it was really
What did he
uncomfortable. He would touch people with his tentacles.
Oh no, it was someone. Never mind. It was someone I met through gaming, and she was like, "Oh, my friend is the horse guy who got banned from Otakuthon and all the conventions." I was
That's
like,
not
"That's
cute.
not a."
Yeah, but then
That's not a good look.
he started posting inappropriate things on my Facebook page too, and then so I banned him.
Yeah, a lot of people in
Ban
my
hammer.
Bam, bam.
Guys, don't be scared to ban people if you're getting harassed,
Uncomfortable,
online or anything.
in real life as well.
Do ban away.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't need to deal with that stuff. And
Be a strong, independent woman.
Even by risking, by not being the most polite cosplayer or the most sweet one, don't be scared to be that bitch.
And if you're scared, just come and tell me because I'm not a cosplayer right now.
Yeah, true.
she's gonna be our bodyguards.
Just saying, Love Live Sunrise, our group, we have a signal in between ourselves, like when there's a creep. Or,
Yes.
a creep.
I remember having
Someone that's too touchy, let's say. Because they're not necessarily creeps, they're just maybe not socially adjusted.
Right now, girl.
I'm not feeling good, this interaction is taking too long, or I really have to go pee, someone
Save
take me
me.
out of this.
Save me
We have a
now.
sign.
Save me.
So
save
have a
me,
safe word with your
save
friends
me,
or
save me, no,
I'm gonna have a
save
save
me,
word,
save me.
and I'm gonna do the Daenerys smile. They're like,
Yeah, you look at me like that, I'll come get you. Oh, we have a...
there was a robot guy who kept getting asked to leave from the local events for similar reasons. Yeah.
Guys with masks, honestly.
Don't be scared to like tell the
Deadpools.
the people at the convention like this guy's creepy. Don't be scared to post it on. Obviously, be respectful because don't jump the gun. Sometimes these people might just be a little awkward. Like,
Nah, just jump the gun.
but
Better
more
safe
times
than sorry.
Not, if
Yeah.
you have a good judgment, use your judgment. And our insinuation from today is basically use your judgment when it comes to your comfort levels in what you cosplay, in what you post on Instagram. Don't
Yeah.
ever make it be something that you're forced into.
Definitely.
And don't
Voice your opinion.
Yeah, do you make
Yeah.
cosplay your thing and
Trust
don't-
your intuition.
Yes.
Like that Jewel song.
Do you have any other wise words?
Brush your teeth, wear deodorant.
Don't have a good one.
Yeah.
Don't forget to floss.
Thank you so much, guys. This was such an informative. I
Because
actually
we're
like-
older, you know?
Yeah.
We've been there.
They've had their experiences.
We're gonna be 30-year-old ladies.
Yeah. When's
my
your
God.
birthday?
March 7th.
January.
So next year.
Pisces.
So
so
We're
many
gonna be
feelings.
30-year-old ladies. That's what happens when I'm doing Love Live stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm pushing it right
Am
now.
I too old to be doing this?
Yeah, I'm like
You're
in
never
cute
too
frilly dress,
old.
and I'm like, no, I'm 30 right now.
So where can people find your? Do you still use your Instagram?
Well, so my Instagram at Shmuberry is currently on hiatus. So you can find me at Bits of Berries, which is my alternate Instagram. If you like dog pictures, D&D,
Your face.
just pictures of food and just random things of 29-year-old lady who works.
Yeah, that sounds good. If you're
who
feeling
works in
nostalgic,
HR.
I mean, they can still check Shmuberry.
Yeah, I have a I believe I have a pretty interesting life outside of cosplay, so you can follow me there.
Love that. Love that for you.
And MariePinPin.
Instagram, PinPin Marie, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm posting some random stuff now.
Yeah, you
Like,
have
comment,
an
and
Eggyo.
subscribe.
Yeah, true. I'm part of a duo named Eggyo, which is a play on word with the Korean word Eggyo, which is like the cuteness and egg. Yo.
Because you guys like eggs.
Yeah. I mean.
Yo.
So you're gonna see all of our Korean adventures over there and the ridiculous stuff we get into.
Yeah,
I've
they're
been
a lot
in a
of
cult in Korea. If you want to hear about it, maybe I'll post a story time because apparently I
Looks
do.
like we'll have
So
need to
follow
come back again.
I do ridiculous stuff.
Good, fun content.
It's still wholesome, I swear.
I know.
Like,
it
comment,
is.
subscribe.
Yeah. Leave a comment down below.
And don't forget to also follow our page just by clicking the little heart. It's in a purple box, just like right above there, somewhere down there.
Me? Here,
Right here.
No, here.
Right here. And click follow. And if you guys want to subscribe to us and support our channel, we have so many shows on our channel and we would love your support.
This is me going like this.
So you can also subscribe to our channel. And if you have Twitch Prime, you can also subscribe for free or gift your sub to someone else to get our cute emotes and support our channel as well. So
I read plug yourself and I laughed. I'm sorry.
on that note, we also want to thank again our sponsor, Artawigs Canada.
Canada.
We have our discount code
Artawigs.
active until 6:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow.
Hurry.
So I'm gonna buy my wig with it because I get $10 off my $50 purchase, and I know that wig gonna be more than 50. So girl,
Oh my God,
quality.
Rosie.
I'm gonna put Arta Bean in my purchase coupon code, so I get money off my discount and working off my purchase.
There you go.
I can speak. Speaking are things.
You need help to English?
And also, guys, tune back in on Monday. There will still be an episode of Full Party, even though it's Victoria Day. We are not taking a day off.
We don't
here
quit on you guys.
At Beanduck Productions. We never take days off. But speaking about days off, I will also sign off. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm talking for really long, but we started the stream late, so it's okay.
Did we?
We did. Next week,
You know,
I
we're busy
will
doing the
not
hair
be
flip, that's for
here.
sure.
My work is having an event, and unfortunately, I'm trying to make it in the gaming industry. So I have to not be at Cosplay Cave and try to get somewhere in my job.
Get them coins.
I need to get them coins. No, I'm just kidding.
Bye.
Wait, but we will have.
no, I'm taking
Wait,
it back.
It's not done yet. I'm like Arya. I keep dying, but I'm not dying. I just keep talking.
Oh my god.
Spoilers, man.
Okay. Come on.
So next week we will have our lovely host Chelsea Bandit Spurs here with us with our guests. So she's going to be hosting the show next week. So tune in at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time
Ooh, can you
next
come back?
Wednesday. Thank you again so much, guys, and we'll see you next week.
Let's do the wave.
Don't forget the fly.